Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Class 47 Peter YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the Hornby four-wheel coaches in LBSCR livery. So I'm not going to bore you with when these coaches were first announced, because you all know that they were announced in Hornby's 2021 range. But I did have these on pre-order when they were first announced. I went for the LBSCR ones because I think that they will go great with my Southern Region tank engines, particularly the Terriers. And they'll also go nice with some of my other Southern locos as well, such as for example the C-Class. Now I've got all 5 of them just here. However, I went out and bought myself a second first class coach. So that now takes my rake from 5 up to 6. It's the same thing with my 6-wheel coaches in the LBSCR livery. I wanted to extend my rake from 5 up to 6 to give a longer rake. And also I think a rake of 6 will be enough for me on my layout to go behind my locomotives. So I'm not going to bore you anymore now. I'm going to get straight into this, so we're going to get them unboxed and down on the layout, and then we can have a look at them. So all the coaches have been unboxed and they're down on the layout. And just like with the 6-wheel coaches, I've already fitted the step boards to them, which are easy to do. Again, just a small amount of glue, like I did with the 6-wheel coaches, and then they just slot into the holes. And they won't come out of the holes, you know, they are nice and firmly pushed in. And I do think that they look better with the step boards on them. You don't have to fit them, they are an optional extra thing, but I just think that they look more like the real thing when the step boards have been fitted. So now we're going to move on to the detail of these coaches. Again, I'm not going to go through all of them because the detail on them is exactly the same, so there's no point in me going through all of them, because I'll just be repeating myself over and over. So to start with, for the detail, we have metal buffers. They're not sprung, but they are made out of metal, and I do like the chrome finish on them. You've got pre-fitted vacuum pipes there at either end. You've got a coupling hook on the buffer beams as well. And as standard, you have the NEM tension lock couplings. On the front of the coach, as you can see, we do have lamp irons. Again, like with the 6-wheel coaches, they are moulded. However, you do have to look really closely to tell that they are moulded. You've also got the steps there on the front, so the crew can climb up to get to the top of the roof if they need to. And also, you've got a separately fitted metal handrail as well on the front. You do get some underframe detail on these coaches. There's not a lot of underframe detail there though, but then at the end of the day that's not going to really matter to me, because to be honest, when these coaches are running around on the layout you're not going to really notice it anyway. And you've also got metal wheels as well, and you can see the detail on the wheels as well. I mean, that detail, you're not going to notice it once the wheels are moving when the coaches are running around the layout, but you know, just look at them right now, they do look quite nice. You've also got the axle boxes and the springs as well. On the frames of the coach we have some nice rivet detail, it's always a pleasure to see the rivets on the models. On the coach body, just by the doors, you have the handrails, and you've got some door handles on the doors. Now the door handles, they're moulded, but again, like with the moulded lamp irons on the front of the coach, you do have to look really closely to tell that the door handles are moulded. But the handrails though, next to the door handles, are not moulded, they are separately fitted, and they're painted as well, which is fantastic to look at. It's a great bit of detail to see on the models. So now I come to the livery application of the model, and it's a superb factory finish, a nice even coat of paint with no defects in the model anywhere at all. And I really do love the lining on the couch body. I think it really does lift the livery. You've also got the running number of the coach and the first text applied on the doors. It's the correct font and numerals, but again it's been very neatly and crisply done, and it's superb to look at. The roof of the coach is painted white, and on the roof you've got some very nice detail. You've got the vents and the oil lamp roof fittings, and also you have a separately fitted metal handrail. The brake coach has some fantastic detail as well. I'm not going to go through all the details I've covered on the couch, but I will cover the ones that I've not mentioned. On the front there you can see again moulded lamp irons, and you've got the steps there on the front. Again you've got the pre-fitted vacuum pipes, the metal unsprung buffers, etc. But also Hornby have really captured the look of these coaches really well. I do like the ends as well, how they've captured the look of those. I mean, the ends on all the coaches are not correct. They are on the southern region ones, but not on the others. But to be honest, I don't really give a monkeys, because I really do like this style of end. And I just think that, you know, these coaches with these style ends, no matter what livery they're in, they look good. And I really like them. Also, again, you've got the brake wheel, just like as it was in the 6-wheel coach, that's being separately applied into the interior, and it's painted as well. And that's a great bit of detail to look at, especially if these are running around the layout and you can catch a glimpse of it. And in between those two windows there, we have a separately fitted handrail. So that's it then for my review for the Hornby LBSCR Livery 4-wheel coaches. And my conclusion is that these are fantastic models. I mean, they are really lovely, especially if you get a terrier pulling these around the layout. They just look fantastic. So I definitely recommend that you get these. Whether you want, like me, you want to extend the rake from 5 that Hornby offer up to 6 or more, whether you just want the 5 or if it's just a couple of them, get them, because they're definitely worth getting. And so I'll be interested now to see how the Hatton's Genesis coaches turn out now. But fair play to Hornby for doing these, and I do tip my hat off to them for doing it. So yeah, definitely recommend you get these. I haven't got anything wrong with them. I can't pick fault with them if I tried. You know, I do really adore them. They're just fantastic models. There's nothing else more to say on that, really. So now we're going to get these coaches being hauled around the layout, and I'm going to use one of my terriers, and the terrier I'm going to be using is my centenary year terrier Merton, which will have the honour of pulling these coaches around the layout. So thank you for watching this review. I hope you've enjoyed it. As ever, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post a comment, and don't forget to smash the like button, and also check out all my other videos that I have on the channel. But until next time, stay safe, stay well, and take care. Ta-ra.